Welcome to the Avissar Show. Now it is time for part one of my 8-part series previewing all 8 groups of the UEFA Champions League. And if you want to talk about the strongest group in terms of the top 2 teams, Group A, the first group I'll be discussing, certainly has a strong claim to that title, with the likes of Atletico Madrid from pot 1 and Borussia Dortmund from pot 2. They will also be going up against Monaco and Belgian side Brugge. So, Atletico Madrid is a team that's really made its calling card suffocating defense, led by Diego Godin and having guys like Felipe Luis and so forth. They have been such stalwarts, able to clean sheet practically any side in the world. They know how to play against the best in the world, and they know how to win. This is a team that might be ready to take that next step forward into Europe's elite pantheon and finally win the Champions League this year. Their front line as good as practically any in the world, with the likes of Antoine Griezmann, who obviously is very full of himself at this point, to the point where he felt like he had to pull LeBron with the whole decision just to say he is staying at Atletico Madrid. Still a phenomenal player, and I'm sure the confidence is oozing after winning the World Cup, along with Diego Costa, having come back from an acrimonious time at Chelsea, as well as a huge buy from the summer, Thomas Lemar, the Frenchman from Monaco. He has the makings of a potential world-class player in his own right. So that attacking front, I think, might be the part of the squad that is really ready to take this team to the next level. And of course, with the likes of Koke and Salniguez in the midfield, this is a team that is a real threat to win the Champions League and deserves to be the clear favorite to win Group A, although you have to show respect for what Borussia Dortmund has in their squad, at least from the midfield standpoint, if nothing else. Marco Reus has had so many chances to leave the club over the years, but he has remained loyal. He wears the captain's armband now. One of the best midfielders, perhaps in German football history. I mean, if not for all the injuries he has suffered. Shinji Kagawa, the former World Cup hero, Mario Götze, big name, but can he get it done in the Champions League this year? I don't know. It seemed like he wanted to go to Liverpool this summer. Meanwhile, Jurgen Klopp said, thanks, but no thanks. Axel Witsel was a big-time summer signing for that side. And, you can't forget about American Golden Boy, Christian Pulisic, who's probably valued somewhere in the 60 to 70 million euro range at this point. Phenomenal number 10. Definitely on his way to becoming world-class, and seems like a shoo-in already to become the best American soccer player ever. They're anchored by Marcel Schmelzer. But the reason why I don't see Dortmund really challenging Atletico Madrid for the group title is because they don't have that elite goal-scoring forward up top like they did with Aubameyang. They sold him to Arsenal. They weren't able to bring back Michy Batshuayi after getting him on loan from Chelsea. So I think the lack of that true dominant number 9 will ultimately keep Borussia Dortmund from contending for the group title, but certainly the favorite to finish second. Although you definitely cannot count out Monaco. Dortmund winning or finishing in second and progressing, not a foregone conclusion when Monaco still has Radamel Falcao. They brought on Nasser Chadli, the speed merchant from Tottenham, who is capable of the electric. And, look, Subasic was a fantastic keeper. He showed that over the summer at the World Cup. And, Djibril Sidibe was also part of that French World Cup winning team. But I just feel like this team really lacks the firepower of the top 2 teams from pots 1 and 2 to ultimately make it to the knockout round, although I do like Monaco to finish third. Look, Bruges, they were the only Belgian club to have made the Champions League finals in the past, but hey, that was in the 70s against Liverpool. I've previously seen Dele Vossen play well on the international level. They're captained by Ruud Vormer, who has scored 25 goals for the club. It's a diverse squad, players from all over the world, but not talented enough to avoid finishing in 4th place. So, look, I'm taking the chalk in Group A. I have Atletico Madrid finishing in 1st place. I have Borussia Dortmund taking 2nd, AS Monaco in 3rd, and then Club Brugge in fourth. So thank you all so much for tuning in. Please be sure to join my Fantasy Champions League group, my league team competition. I'll put the information in there in the comments, and I look forward to hearing what you have to say. Am I out of my mind? Am I on point? Let me know. Thanks again for tuning in, and please be sure to subscribe to my channel.